So, I didn't realize, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Are we on the air?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. That was the intro.
Yeah, there we go.
You didn't realize what?
That's as hot. Listen. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot how to have an intro because I'm rechaining my memories. But, Kyle, I didn't realize that not only did we have to play Rechain of Memories, but that Rechain of Memories, once completing it, gets a new title.
Reverse/Rebirth. Yeah.
Listen, how anime can you get, Kingdom Hearts? New title names after beating the game?
Yeah.
Also, welcome everyone. We thought we were done with Rechain of Memories, but it turns out that Riku's going to get the last laugh.
Yeah, there's actual stuff that happens, and we have to
come back. Turns out that the biggest mystery thus far that we've experienced in Kingdom Hearts is what the fuck is going on
is that
with
not
Riku
how
and
you...
Mickey.
Okay.
No, you got to start a new game as Riku.
Okay, I thought that I was loaded and it would just do that. Like...
No. You've beaten the game. What are you playing? Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, Kyle? Get out of here. We need to play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories Reverse/Rebirth.
How do I... do I have to go out and... Okay, cool. Gonna close the application.
Yeah.
Gonna reopen the application.
This hot PlayStation screen. Oh, there we go. Look at all those characters.
Yeah, I recognize like half of them.
How many... Yeah, look at all those characters. Yeah. So we're here with Pajanime 2 presents Kingdom Hearts.
Rechain of Memories, Rebirth. In the title of the thing, I'm just putting Rechain of Memories again. It's already too long.
No, you know what you should put? You should put Kingdom Hearts Reverse/Rebirth.
Well, that's not the name of the
Rechain of Memories.
That's not the name of the game, though. When you go to look up...
Yeah, but I mean... What would you put for this? Would you call it 2.5 or 1.52? Like what, huh?
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5?
No.
1.5-2.5?
I've been calling it... well, the first one I just hold Kingdom Hearts, and when we get to 2...
No, but I know, but look at the package, right? If you were to sell this game, right? What would be the
1.5 plus 2.5. Final...
It's fucking stupid shit, is what it is.
You're not wrong.
And I love it. It's just stupid. Also, I wanted to mention that the reason that we really wanted to go through this Riku Reverse Rebirth after seeing it was that, or seeing and knowing what it was.
Hang on. This is important. Should we just say fuck it and go to beginner mode and just like wreck?
We should. We're here for the anime.
Fuck this.
I have no problems. We've experienced 34 hours.
Yeah, we're going on bitch mode.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts.
We're going on bitch mode.
It's anime time. Also,
I don't give a fuck. Oh.
Here, you know what? We justified it. Whoops, I got higher in the castle and forgot that the top level was the easiest difficulty. I thought it was the hardest.
Yeah, whoops. Here's actual justification. This game's bad and I want to get through it as fast as possible.
Also, yeah, we're going to get you.
Yeah, we'll get into chatting after. We got Rechain of Memories, easy mode.
Reverse Rebirth.
What?
Who's there?
So I was going to say, just quickly.
Hey, we'll get to your thing in a second, okay? This is...
Between light and dark.
This is the answers to my thing I'm going to say anyway. Probably some of them.
Riku's just floating. Sora falls, but Riku floats.
So confirm this is RR, not RR?
Yeah, this is real Riku instead of robot Riku.
Okay.
Because he was like, where's the king?
Still work, but hey.
You did not have the strength to overcome the darkness.
So, yeah, because he just sealed himself in the door with Mickey, I'm assuming, at this point.
How about RBR, Real Boy Riku?
Some kind of demon.
Pinocchio.
Your thing is stupid. Just actual Riku. AR.
AR. I like it.
No, but then there's also Android Riku. Damn it.
He's kind of not really an android. He's more of a husk. I feel like he doesn't have you know what I mean, a working brain. It's mostly just like a... Well, no, he made decisions.
That would make him an android.
You're right. He chose to come with us at the end as well.
Yes.
What's this?
A card.
It is a door to the truth.
Pre-prepared deck.
Take it and your sleep ends.
Are you Wizards of the Coast?
The first step toward the truth.
Oh.
But know this. The truth will bring you pain.
This game will bring you pain.
You're right. There man.
Is no return
There are just moments like this that tell me Square knows. They know.
Yep.
How do you write that line and not know?
You know what feels really good? I get to play on fucking easy mode now. I don't do that in games, but fucking, we already know what we're in for. Like, I'm going back to, like, medium difficulty or whatever when we
Seemed
get
like
to
a
game
boring place
2.
to take a nap
Yeah.
anyway.
But if they're gonna make me like
Very well
redo a,
said, Riku.
what the fuck is happening?
This seems to be a boring place. That was very well said. What do
Yeah,
you mean? That was like slang talk.
this seems to be a boring game.
Cowabunga. How eloquent. I think this guy sounds like the guy at the door. You know what I mean? In the first Kingdom Hearts that was just standing there talking to Sora.
I mean, maybe he was.
Yeah, but we never.
Oh yeah, you're not being
initially thought
spoilery.
that
You actually
was-
have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. We initially thought that was Ansem, but then we later have realized
A
that
door to
we
the
don't think that's the
truth,
case because he sounds way. Now that we hear him, he sounds way different.
Well, I also, when we saw him the first time, I had no idea who the fuck Ansem was.
No, but we thought when the reveal of Ansem happened, we thought that the reveal of Ansem happened that Ansem justified two people that we
Wait,
that weren't
oh, Dark
actual Ansem.
Keyblade! Okay, this thing's
Remember?
rad as fuck.
Because it wasn't just we thought he was the guy.
Oh,
at the door,
God,
which
Ryan!
As we heard him later in the game, he wasn't. It was also we thought he was the one controlling Riku, but then the robot Riku shit, and then
Wait,
the other
what the
husk of Riku
fuck is
person
this?
shit. Anyway,
That's my
shit,
dodge!
you got action rolls. That's pretty cool.
Also, look at that tiny ass health bar.
What are you, Link? Yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is the biggest reason we're doing this and we're back in Reaching of Memories, everyone. So thus far, why you've been watching is because what's going on with Riku and Mickey behind the scenes seems to be the biggest mystery right now. We don't actually fucking know. So this seems to focus completely on what Riku has been doing. And that's what people had said without, spoiling things. That's what they said. We didn't actually read spoilers, obviously. And that seemed interesting to us. It was like, oh, actually, that kind of seems like needed information. So that's why we're here.
I'm toughing it out for all of you.
But it's okay. We put it to beginner.
Yeah,
Where are we headed first here? What do we got? What are our options?
Hollow Bastion.
Boot 'em. Oh, we gotta go to the Hollow Bastion. Hey, did Sora? I don't remember Sora getting a Hollow Bastion card.
Yeah, we totally went there. I'm trying to remember what happened.
Oh
when
yeah,
we
I
did.
think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. It was like in like the second group of areas we could go, and we went there last. Oh, I forgot how good the Hollow Bastion music is. Oh god, remember that thing?
I wonder if
Hollow
any of this is gonna
Bastion.
be like us going through Riku's
What you see
experiences
is not
from the
real.
first game.
It's the world of your memory.
Okay.
My memory?
Thanks, Dean.
The things you remember from your time at Maleficent's castle became a card. That card made this world.
Perfect.
You've seen everything here before, haven't you? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, I'll probably end up in Twilight Town and never having been there before, but fucking whatever. Am I going to learn something? Oh, you can learn something maybe meet
Nice
someone?
Riku.
Thank
Yeah, nailed
you.
it.
I'm adult
Wise
Riku.
Adult.
You would meet the people in your
You mean
memories.
really adult.
Yeah.
Now my hair's
Ordinarily.
gray and I can't change it.
What does that mean?
Or it's not intentional.
Your pants look stupid. Oh, stop
Hey.
being such a puss, Riku.
Listen. Can't touch this. Dun, that's his pants. Stop. It's
Fine.
hammer time. It's Riku time.
But it better be you I run across next. Voice. Like it's, you know what? Riku's
Hashtag
okay.
white anime MC Hammer. I like it, actually.
Riku's okay. Key of beginnings. The
So
only
Riku's
key I'm
just
gonna
if you-
need.
So Riku's just if you put Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, and Cloud in a blender. Oops.
Yeah. So Ryan, I cut you off earlier, but what were you gonna be saying? The most Ansem thing you've ever said, or something like that?
What?
You were saying something at this when we were coming into the thing.
In the recording?
Yeah, you were like, oh,
Yeah, I already covered that.
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Remember?
Yes.
I already covered that after. Just recently. You even responded to it. The bit about why we're doing the feature. And sorry, why we're doing specifically, not why we're listen, we're crazy, that's why we're doing the feature. But why are we doing specifically Reverse Rebirth? I had already covered, remember, just
Yes.
after, which was that
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was where you were going.
Yeah. I just wanted to fill people in that hey, the big hole in the plot from our understanding right now.
Wait,
and
no
one of the-
reload
one of the-
timer. It just
Nice.
instant click
One
it.
of the most annoying. Oh, we're on beginner. Maybe that could be why. I don't care. I'm just gonna let you just fucking mash it out. One of the biggest holes in the plot from our understanding right now, and one of the only plot problems I thought. Well, not the only, but a bigger one in Kingdom Hearts was just kind of like that. Mickey turned into Luke from we've talked about it in Force Awakens moment. Like just what? We just show up and he's there. He's like, shut the door. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Sorry.
Yeah. Hang on.
You're just like, thanks.
So I have it show because obviously CP is useless now. So I just get straight up my attacks do more damage. HP, or Darkness Boost. Raise Riku's
Darkness Boost,
DP, which that's an
I think
unfortunate
it's
name.
damage points.
No, damn it,
Right.
it was Darkness Boost. AP was
Oh,
attack points.
Darkness points, attack points. And AR is Android Riku.
Yep, that's probably what it was. Alright, so this is happening. If the beginner mode just means that there's no reload timer, I'm super down with it, because...
Dun, 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 dun. Also, speaking of, I brought up Star Wars just recently, so you know, something jingled in my brain there. Something jingled loose, a nugget. The Vince Zampella's Respawn, there was some inside reports based on some people's expectations and thoughts of what that game might be, and I believe someone had said, after seeing some of it, again, not a lot of it's there's no footage or anything like that, but you know, just people from the inside saying, so you know, one of these kind of leaks, just like someone who had a connection to the studio playing it, had basically said that the game is like The Force Unleashed, except without all the Mountain Dew parts. And yeah, there was no Mountain Dew in The Force Unleashed, but I believe you know what he was referencing there,
yes.
like a lower quality, yeah, because there was some jank to The Force Unleashed.
Yes.
But those were good games despite the jank, which was like, man, imagine if these games just had that extra layer of polish, they would have been, man. To be fair, Force Unleashed 2 had the extra layer of polish in half as many levels. It was like, hey man, this is a really good half of a game. Great. You know?
Yeah.
And then there was just a shoe-in boss fight, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Are they just gonna give me a level up every fight? Because I'm down with that.
I mean, at this point, we're just here for the cutscenes.
Yep.
Listen, he's and the anime things he's doing. I mean, he just posed up. He just did a bunch of shit. But yeah, that news actually makes me excited to a degree. I'm a big fan of despite them being big games, maybe one of these days, the Pajanime universe might see birth to a new force, if you will. But
maybe.
But those are older games. They're kind of harder to cover. I don't think they released a remaster of them.
No.
But man, would that be a great idea. Because they could definitely use a little tune. Oh,
Cutscenes.
also, while you're at it, just finish the second half of the Force Unleashed.
Even with this room. Must be nice being back in your old bedroom. Think of all the... When the fuck did he live here?
Oh, he might have. We don't know what the fuck Riku was doing. Dude, Riku left at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, remember? And when did the fuck? We saw him like twice.
Yeah, so she did. You lived here, tempted by the
as many times
darkness
as
she
you fucking
offers.
Gary.
Yeah, you cast away your home, your friends, everything. But at least they gave you a nice room.
No, you know what? You're right. They got books.
Shut the fuck up!
Listen, Harry Potter was living under a fucking stairway. You got it pretty good. Look at Riku. Look at all that empty space you have.
Wait, they said I was only gonna need to go through the Key of Beginnings. The fuck is this?
No, it said in some levels. Not
Oh.
all of them.
Well,
The first one wouldn't make sense to do that. Basically, I'm presuming it's in levels where they couldn't come up with a good enough narrative. Just remember throughout the plot, I'm basically speculating here, but I think we're gonna go through what Riku was doing in the original Kingdom Hearts. So remember the worlds where we never saw Riku? I bet you those are the ones where he's just like, oh, you got the key, you're done. There's the boss. But the ones where he was actually, you know, around.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Twilight Town will have a few, or not Twilight Town. You know.
Yeah, Traverse Town.
Traverse Town will have a few, yeah, because we saw Riku there.
Oh my god, this is so much fucking easier.
I feel like that means Peter Pan Land will also have a few. So we saw Riku there too, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe?
Yeah, because Kairi was there with the captain. Remember, Captain Hook is the one who procured Kairi with Riku.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All working for the Dragon Lady.
Speaking of all, Ryan, we watched All In yesterday.
Not all of it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get all in on All In.
We got most of the way
almost
through.
were all in.
We did see the most important match.
I mean, which one?
Ryan, how do you feel about Joey Ryan?
There was no match with Joey Ryan.
You're
so I don't
right,
know what
but
you're
there was a moment with Joey Ryan.
Maybe.
You had some strong opinions about Joey Ryan when we were talking before this episode started. Do you want to go into them at all?
What? I didn't have some strong opinions about Joey Ryan.
I think you said something along the lines of, you should immediately forget that he's happening as soon as he's done.
Yes, Joey Ryan isn't in the context. Yeah, that's not a negative opinion.
Okay.
Joey Ryan is absolutely entertaining. but it's
Okay.
just not.
Because
Listen. It's the best way I could describe it is like sometimes you'd go to the circus, you'd hear stories about people who go to the circus, and there'd be an act just a little too freaky, right? Whatever, you're not going to judge. You're not going to tell that person that acts, you know what I mean, this is weird. But the rest of the world at large, if released it, you know what I mean, if this became the popular norm, people would have, there would be conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joey Ryan is of that ilk. That's Joey Ryan.
Should we explain Joey Ryan to people?
No, we shouldn't.
No, you don't.
Google
think-
Joey Ryan and go down a rabbit hole of dreams. Velveteen dreams. Go down a rabbit hole.
He's nothing like Velveteen Dream. Well, I'm going to tell the people about Joey Ryan.
Listen, I think the less said about Joey Ryan.
What
Joey
if
Ryan
Ryan's
is a
a
very.
fan,
How
Ryan?
about this? How about this? I'll challenge you. That's the only way this works. I'll challenge you to come say things about Joey Ryan
Without
and
talking
what Joey
about
Ryan
the
is
thing?
about. Without talking, yeah, exactly. Talk
Okay.
about everything else. So I'll intro it and like it's regular, and let's see if you can follow.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
Joey Ryan is a very talented, independent professional wrestler.
Yes.
He got his start on the indies. He has an affinity for 80s culture. He definitely is very much leaning into that Tom Selleck.
The mustache.
Chippendale, the mustache, the
Aviators.
the aviators, the chest hair. Yeah, one of his nicknames is the Sleaze or the King of Sleaze. Oh, sorry, the King of Sleaze style. I believe that's one of his shirts.
Oh, like it's like a Shinsuke reference.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard that before.
That's good.
Yeah, and he's very talented in the ring. He's got a lot of charisma. There are also
Machismo.
aspects of like Freddie Mercury to him.
Oh,
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? Like he's leaning full into some of that stuff, and it's
He's all
it's
in.
definitely very. It's a very unique thing. Yeah.
Yeah, those are all true. He
Yeah.
also has a gimmick where he makes creative use of all of his body parts to defeat his opponents. Hands, feet, and everything else. Especially
Yeah, well, he didn't
everything
defeat
else.
anyone, so,
He did.
No, he didn't. There was no match. He wasn't in a match. How did he defeat someone? He just
You don't have to
showed
be
up
in a match to defeat them. He came out and
yes, you
used
do.
his creativity.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't. Okay, he used his creativity to attack him.
Yeah.
Not defeat him.
I mean, he did defeat him. Whether it
No,
was...
an attack is not a defeat. Listen, what? Do you not know the rules of the street, son?
He won
Even
the...
in the rules of the street, you don't. Listen, you don't run up on someone, punch them in the back of the head, and go, "I defeated you."
Well, if they go down and they have to be carried off by your druid army...
because they didn't know they were in a fight. You fucking coward.
He knew that
That's
the
not
fight
how
was
it
happening.
works.
He took his time
No,
getting
he
into the
di-
ring. The reason it wasn't fair is because the
No.
guy had just wrestled a match.
No, it has to be a sanctioned match with both.
No,
people
that's
knowing
not
in
what-
advance.
winning a
then
fight
you've
does
been
not mean-
defeated. Otherwise, it's just they don't call it a when you get when some you know what Joey Ryan did. I'm gonna give
called
you
a run-in.
Yeah, a run in. You don't get defeated on a run in.
I didn't say, like, it's not like they're going to go into the history books and be like, Joey Ryan defeated Hangman Page.
No, Joey Ryan defeated nobody. Joey Ryan was. You know what? The history books will actually not put Joey Ryan's name on that card anywhere. Unless you go into like the amended version or crowd reactions.
I mean, to be
If you
fair,
go into crowd
Joey Ryan
reactions,
came
though,
back from the
Joey
dead.
Ryan's a legend. So listen, Joey Ryan's that cult legend that you need to dig deeper than the historical. You know what I mean? Than the standards. Just
Yeah.
because Guinness isn't covering him doesn't mean there isn't a world record going on.
Oh, there's a world record going on.
Fucking Joey Ryan. I gotta say, he's the wrestler that's offended me. Spreading STDs on my hands. Anyway,
Was that the Joe Hendry bit?
yeah. We've talked
Yeah.
about Joe Hendry on this feature before.
Oh, we absolutely have.
Recently, too. Joe
Yeah.
Hendry does Joey Ryan once.
Yeah.
Also, since Kyle dodged around it, I feel like we can just
yeah,
say it.
yeah. Joey Ryan has a magical dick.
Uses his dick.
He has a magical dick.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
And
he,
it's never done, like, ridiculously, but, like, they did a bit where Joey Ryan was pretended to be dead, or Adam Page killed him, and then he came back. And then instead of... In wrestling, for those of you who are familiar with wrestling, there is a notable character named The Undertaker in the WWE/F.
I think Undertaker's like
Even people
transcended
outside
wrestling.
of wrestling, yeah, have heard of that guy in wrestling who dresses like a dead man and comes out like he's dead, and had that Paul Bearer guy who was also named Paul Bearer. Like, yeah, that's him.
Oh my god! Hang on,
sometimes for big entrances-
hang on. I just realized that why Paul Bearer was named Paul Bearer.
Thanks, Dan. Jeez.
No, I
Do
really.
I gotta explain thieves to you next? It's like, come on.
I just
Okay,
I
a
saw it
card,
written
Kyle,
the
is
first
a
time.
is a rectangular object that is
Not
made out of
always.
paper traditionally. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
The Undertaker sometimes comes out with like creepy entrances, like for WrestleMania or bigger shows. If you're not familiar with wrestling, they sometimes come out. They outdo themselves with entrances. So instead of just having music and pyro, it's so. For an example, Triple H came out with a bunch of Terminator people. Yeah, like from the movie.
Yeah.
He's come out on motorcycles and dressed like King's Landing shit from Game of Thrones. It's been really hokey. Triple H has some of the worst. I'll go on record as saying it. I don't give a shit. We might get into this when I get into we get into the wrestling cast, but I think Triple H has some of the worst WrestleMania entrances of all time.
Absolutely.
I think Chris defends them. I know people defend them. I think they're
Wait,
way
Chris
too
defends
overblown.
those?
I think they're way too overblown, and I think people say, well, it's meant to be because he thinks he's so cool, even though he's not. And I'm just like, no, it takes up. You made Sting stand in the ring and watch a stupid segment where a bunch of things switched between wrestlers, and then a robot from Terminator was on him like he was going to kill him, and then you slowly came out and like held androids, and Sting just has to stay. How is Sting supposed to kayfabe look cool during any of this? Remember, you're the heel.
Well, he's not.
Right?
He went
Sting's
over.
supposed to be of course, right? Again, it puts you into perspective. Like, well, but the entrance is going to tie anyway. Joey Ryan, the Undertaker sometimes does one. Druids come out.
We're 3 things removed now.
Yes.
Joey Ryan, I mean the
Undertaker
Undertaker,
sometimes does one where druids come out, like they're dressed in cloaks, and it's all very religious, and it's like he's the dead man is.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
If you've watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I feel like similar vibes, like that type of thing. Cultish is the best way to describe it. So All In decided to go all in on that concept and let's just say double down on it a little bit and raise the stakes, if you will. Before Joey Ryan returned from the dead, they decided to mimic Undertaker with like gong, no gong, but like
dong.
Definitely like there was there was ominous music, and then there were
Dick Druids? Would that be the word?
Yeah, pretty much. They were druids dressed in giant dick costumes. The actors who portrayed them looked like a bunch of people who were probably younger indie wrestlers, maybe working in, from what usually is the
They all
case,
had beards, which was hilarious.
Yeah,
They made the bit.
it wouldn't shock me. They could have been local actors, but it wouldn't shock me if they were, what they usually do for things like that is get like, hey, you're training in the ROH Academy, or you're training in the CCW Academy, right? You want to be a wrestler? It's like, here, we'll give you an opportunity. You fit the beard Dick Druid profile. It's like, Also, some of them definitely didn't look too pleased to be doing what they were
But that
doing.
kind of made the bit better. Like, there's like fucking...
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them, not all of them. Like, I mean, obviously they weren't meant to. The camera wasn't on them or anything like that. They were decently cloaked, but you could sometimes see their face.
Yeah. So
they
Joey
showed up
Ryan
and
came back
Dick
from the
Druid,
dead.
He came back with that.
Yeah, and he attacked Hangman Page with his dick, threw him sideways with his dick, and then the Dick Druids had to carry him back to safety.
I should state too that he doesn't like. You don't see the dong when Joey Ryan attacks them. He's still got his trunks on.
Yes.
You also, it's not like he runs up to them and smacks them with it.
Yeah. I think that usually they
he
grab
stands
his
there.
leg
He
on the inner
usually
thigh.
grabs their hand and makes it grab it, and then the idea is that after
can't
they've
let go.
grabbed it, its force of will is so strong they can't release their grip.
Until
they don't have it; it has them, and it's like, okay, that's what's happening. It's like he's a dick god, kind of.
No one here either.
That's his magical hammer.
Don't say magical hammer when you're talking about a dick, Ryan.
I mean,
There's nothing but heartless in
listen,
this
he
castle.
flexes and hulks up like Hulk Hogan with it, like you can't touch
and
him,
he
like
has
he
an 80s
literally
porn
has
stash.
god powers.
Yeah,
so
we also,
I don't know.
I glossed over it because I was trying to avoid talking about it while we were trying to not talk about the dick thing. He also wore a YouPorn shirt in Boys when you were watching, which was great.
It's also sponsored by YouPorn.
Which is great. That's good for that guy. Where are the people from my memories? Do you want to see
so
them?
he really, when we said he leaned into the sleazy bit, he really does. He pours baby oil over himself before a match.
Baby oil,
and then
yes.
his ring attire is not your traditional like wrestler, like darks colors or like a monocolor. Usually there's flowers. It's all like rose petals or flowers or you know what I mean. Sometimes like tie dye hippie. Like again, he's like, fuck it, man, I'm cool.
But I cast that aside too.
Anyway,
what do you have to show for it? You
who's the
fucked
Joey
up,
Ryan of
Riku.
this universe, Kyle.
Oh. Squall.
Tarzan.
No, it's Squall.
Squall? I don't know. He doesn't really seem sleazy to me. He seems moody.
It's the rabbit that gets stoned.
But yeah.
Your heart is hollow except for the residual darkness. You're wrong. I rejected the darkness. Haha.
I mean, wouldn't it be Marluxia?
You really now?
Petals.
Oh shit!
He's anime Joey Ryan.
Key to truth, Ryan.
I just found it. Right there. I unlocked the key to the truth.
Yeah. Animated Joey Ryan.
Yep. I love it.
I like how we spent almost an entire episode talking about Joey Ryan. This is my favorite thing.
Joey Ryan's pretty funny, guys, though. That's the thing I would say to Kyle, though, is Joey Ryan's like, what I explained to him was like, also, other than the carnival bit, it was like, Joey Ryan is like a specific brand of live theater. You could try to explain it to someone, but like, listen, you're not really, it's kind of a thing meant to be experienced more than it's meant to be really talked about.
Yeah.
Like because even after you've experienced it, it's not like you talk about it in a way like you remember that and you're just like, oh yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things like The Room. You know what I mean? There might be moments of it you talk about, but realistically you're talking about a larger narrative of just this. That was a thing. You can't unsee that thing.
I would never want to.
That's Joey Ryan. Yes, I'm not saying you should want to. I'm just saying that it's still a lot to digest.
Yeah, I just loved last night when we finished watching, and I was just like, yeah, Dick Druids. And you were like, oh God, why did you remind me of that right before I went to bed?
But that's what they're mimicking. They're mimicking bad wrestling, which was so bad that you want to often like. They're mimicking things that WWE did, right? That you're just like, you remember, like Triple H entrances that you're just like, I'm glad I don't remember the exact specifics about that because I don't want that information in my brain, right? It was bad enough living through it once.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Joey Ryan's mimicking that, but it's still a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, the difference is
I'm saying like I'm basically saying this is super bad to me. I don't want to see the Dick Druids again. You know what I mean? Like
wait,
that,
Super
you do
Bad's a
that
great
once.
movie. What are you talking about?
It's good one viewing. Any more times after that, it's the Steve Stifler of movies. He's offensive and crass. Oh shit, that's it. That's the bit. After I've seen this, it kind of breaks the whole fucking aspect because he's just gonna say the dumbest thing that comes to his head, and that's funny. The first time I didn't expect that to happen, and now that I know that's gonna happen, it's all just saying the dumbest thing that comes to his head. So.
It's fine.
I'm not saying the Dick Druid bit isn't good and funny.
It's great.
It's a great one-off.
Yeah.
It's like the Hendry Ball. Unless you can't just do the same Hendry Ball again, right? That's it. It's over. You do it that way once, or the only other way you do it is you upstage yourself and like go bigger. I mean, I'm sure Joe Hendry could pull out all the stops if he had a WrestleMania budget. Literally comes out in like 100-foot ball, just rolls to the ring.
Yeah.
Gets rocketed out of it and then fucking soars down on a Fortnite glider. Done. Book
I
it.
knew you would return, Riku.
Hi.
Maleficent, you're alive? You haven't been paying attention. I am but a figment of your memory. Yeah, Riku,
Right,
we've explained this to you twice already.
I've been focused on Joey Ryan. You would be too, Maleficent. I feel like you and Joey Ryan would make a good tandem.
Yeah. Of all the people I could run into, it
fuck
had to be
Riku.
you. But of course, after all, your heart is steeped in darkness. You can only see those who exist in that same darkness. No. Be grateful you have someone to keep you company. Your heart is empty, Joey Ryan! Were it not for this darkness it contains, you would be completely alone.
Well, that's tragic.
That's sounding pretty good right now. Oh, he's sassy. We got sassy Riku. Come now, you once turned to me to sate your hunger for darkness.
It's a good thing Riku doesn't have a phone on him, or we might have an American Vandal Season 2 situation on our hands.
Oh, you want me here? Oh, that's not darkness, that's brown. Who can I grant you the
Hey,
darkness
listen,
you long
I'm just
for?
saying,
Oh, that show's
he's
so
feeling
good.
a little alone.
Yeah.
Riku is.
Yeah. There was a time I did want you around. I surrendered my heart to the dark. But never again. You and your darkness have nothing to offer. I did the Maleficent voice for part of Riku. I apologize. All I did was lose myself, empty myself.
In the music,
Take
the
the moment you... Yep.
Empty himself.
Yep.
Okay, Marshall Riku.
Yeah. There's vomit on my sweater already. Maleficent spaghetti. I'm nervous.
Sorry, Riku. Or I'm sorry, Kairi.
I'm finished. But if I'm
Open
stuck seeing
now.
people like
Yeah.
you, people of the... Okay, I was hoping Reddy was going to come in there.
People of the dog. Yeah, we need more
I'll
words.
take you one by one. Open
Wow, that
now.
was
He
very
opens
generic.
his mouth, but you know...
There you go.
Sounds
You
welcome out.
started good or bad, and then you like, yeah.
I knew where I was going.
It's like when you first turn the knob of awful on, and then you turn it to good.
Then you mustn't forget to destroy last yourself now.
Finding the radio station.
So like me,
Cut
you are the
into it.
one of the dark. That's fine with me. I turned my to darkness because my heart was weak. I needed to use a pacemaker.
Sounds like I'm my own enemy. Yes, you are the enemy. You're Tony
You
Stark.
embrace the darkness, just make it worse. Enough talk, Maleficent. I'm gonna win a fight with you, probably.
Also, I feel like if Riku's just like, man, I can't believe I'm the enemy, and then he's like, man, bro, do you have a mirror?
All right, first boss
Have you
fight.
seen your face?
Let's see how hard the boss fights in this game are. I'm gonna say
beginner.
I'm gonna say bitch mode because I literally only have attack cards.
Hey, Dragon
and I
Maleficent.
literally
Perfect. We
don't
get right
lose
into
them when I
Dragon
use
Lady.
slights. Oh yeah, this is gonna be faster.
Rah! Yeah.
I feel like they had a pretty big difference in difficulty curve between standard and beginner. I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's okay. People, we have no qualms about this. We just wanted to get to see the anime. We want to get to Kingdom Hearts 2 is the reality. And like we said, this was so essential to what was happening. We were like, we can't miss this, but we were pretty exhausted at the end. I'm not gonna kid people.
Yeah.
We were pretty exhausted at the end of the last episode, which was yesterday. Which reminds me, Kyle, 31 episodes in, hot recap.
Oh right, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Middle of this boss.
Yeah.
You're on beginner, so I'm not giving you any slack now. I'm allowed to do recaps
Yeah,
and talk over bosses. You're on fucking beginner.
Yeah, except for cutscenes because we went this plot, but yeah.
Well, of course, I'm talking.
Which I think we might be heading into. Yeah, hang on. I think we're heading into cutscene. I'll do the recap before the end of the episode, though. Promise. Hey, a card I'm probably not going to use.
You don't have a choice. It's pre-built decks.
Yep.
And I have a feeling you're going to end up using victim cards, villain cards, victim cards.
Well, I think
They're all
they all
victims,
just
though.
had passives on them, I think. Oh, okay. I'm not heading into a cutscene. Yeah, so... What were they called? It lasted a year. It wasn't a real baby. It was going to be a grind. Oh, yeah. We tried to get through a door, and then we had a... Who was it that we were fighting? Who was the first boss that we were trying to deal with last time? Was it... It wasn't Marluxia.
It was Marluxia. It was the first form of Marluxia.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We did some grinding, and then we built up to Marluxia. Like, you did some grinding because you got frustrated a little bit with Marluxia because you only fought him a couple times.
Well, I didn't
at
get
the end
mad.
of
I
last
just was
episode.
like, I wasn't
But then
getting close to
between
winning.
episodes, you noticed that you were under-leveled. You checked. And then you decided to do a little grinding, and then like after a little bit of grinding and a couple tries, you actually wrecked it.
Yeah.
But then they did the thing that you love, and Marluxia ended up being the end boss of the Sora story, and we fought him like 3 more times.
Yeah.
Including like some other forms of.
Yeah, but the other forms were easier, so I didn't really care.
True.
To be fair,
But again, another game in a row that we played where
yeah,
we get that same thing. That's 3 games. You were talking about this. That's 3 games in a row where we've had a villain that just keeps forming up.
yeah, won't fucking
In similar
die.
designs and ways too.
Yeah.
Seymour to
Yeah,
Ransom
the axe
to-
or the sights
to
were not that different from
Marluxia.
one of the Seymour forms.
yeah, like it's
To be fair though, I didn't get frustrated. It was just like after a few tries, it was like I'm not there yet. I'm doing near my best, and we're not getting close to winning the fight.
Yeah, I meant it was a long episode at the end, and you were like, it was just kind of one of those.
Yeah, but to be fair, I've gotten like
You could have.
yelly and
I still think
screamy.
you could have done better at the boss if it was a fresh hit. Like I feel like part of that was also that because we've had that before, also in Rechain of Memories, where it was just like, man, I'm having a hard time. And in the original Kingdom Hearts, you're having a hard time with the boss. Then when you come back from a break, it's just the first try, you just wreck them.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, sometimes you just need sometimes you need to sleep on it's unfortunate that we're playing this feature this way, but that's just how you got to do it to get it all in. But sometimes with some of those bosses and fights, you know, as a Bloodborne player and somebody who plays those type of games, sometimes a night to sleep on it is actually useful. Like it helps.
Yeah, but we don't always have a night. Sometimes it's
No,
now
I
it's gonna
know,
be
I
5
know.
days later, and now I just lost all of the flow that I had. It's
Yes.
a double-edged sword for sure.
Generally, if you're playing it on your own, you would try to do those as a night, right? You'd be like, okay, I'm going to come back to this tomorrow. Like, as game players, without restrictions, like when you're just playing games
Yeah.
as you can in your life, you generally make some of those decisions based on some of the games you're playing.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Right? Like, you wouldn't play competitive Overwatch when you just got back into the game after a 4-month break, right? You play some quick play
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
That's just like just,
No, but it's a fair one, because I do the same thing with League.
yeah.
And then we fucking beat Marluxia, and beat the game, and Naminé was all like, do you want to lose your old memories, or these ones? And Sora was like, these ones, fuck you, I want to be like me again. She's like, oh. And she got a little bit sassy about it in a way that I thought was
She
kind of
did.
bitchy. And then Sora was like, well, it's fine, we'll just make friends again afterwards. I'll put a note down, thank Naminé, in
To be
Jiminy's
fair to
journal.
Naminé, from what we understand, She's basically female.
manipulated the fuck out of us. So I was like, fuck you, yeah.
But is she real? We don't even know, right? Because the reason that she wanted you to keep the memories of her, even though she admitted that they were fake, which makes Naminé fake, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I think that she just has the power to fuck with your head. Anyway, that doesn't matter. In the next episode,
nonetheless, all I'm saying is that that's kind of a weird request for someone. When it's just
well,
like,
she
why would I
actually
wanna
said
forget all these other people I know.
Yeah.
And when
She
you
also
just told
didn't-
me everything you're telling me isn't real,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense.
And then Sora was like, "It's fine, we'll be friends later." And Jiminy was like, "I'll put a note in my journal, thank Naminé." And I'm like, "You could write down everything that happened, and then it would be probably better because you could just have all the memories." And it's like, "No, 2 words, that's good enough. I don't want to waste paper, son." So yeah, that was that. And then we got here. And on the next episode, we're gonna keep going through. We're gonna get out of Hollow Bastion, figure out what's going on afterwards. We'll probably come out to the castle proper, I imagine. But
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
feel like we've probably done with this world now that we beat that boss.
yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
We're gonna keep going through Riku's reverse rebirth. Triple R.
Rechain of Joey Ryan.